fighting for the eliminator, for the WBC. Anthony Durrell also is fighting for the eliminator also. So the winner of that, it's a mandatory to fight for the WBC, maybe Canelo. So he weighted at 175.9 this morning. 174.9.
So you guys are preparing ahead because obviously fighting in the bubble, you don't get access to so many different things like you usually do.
You know what? We had a bad experience last time, so now we're prepared. There's no excuse this time, and I think we got everything covered this time.
Now, I do want to ask you, because you did mention something about the title eliminator the WBC brought up. Will that come in the way or between the Jermall Charlo fight if they order Anthony Durrell fight? Or you guys could put that aside and make the Jermall Charlo fight because that's a big fight?
At this point, man, to be honest, belts are okay, and they're good to have. But at the end of the day, how do you make history? By fighting good people, man, and making really good fights. I believe, that's what people want to see. At the end of the day, we just want to give the people really good fights with really good fighters, that are up there, undefeated fighters, tough fighters. And that's what we want. Like I say, we can fight now, we can fight later, whenever he wants. But we're not going to be waiting for him to finally accept that fight. We're still going to continue looking at spectacular. That's the plan. Work hard, stay focused, and just keep going for opportunities. Whoever wants to come and fight, we're open. We're not dodging anybody. We're here to fight, and we are here to show the world what David has. He's looking super strong. He looks like a monster right now. He's unbelievable, man. He's at his prime right now. So right now is the time to fight anybody at this point.
That's the fight that the world want to see. David Benavidez versus Jermall Charlo is must-see TV. So you don't think the belt matter at the end of the day? So the WBC title eliminator for Canelo, you guys aren't really too concerned with that. You guys will prefer a Jermall Charlo fight. Is that what you
Yeah, you got to be honest right now. Canelo has Gildrum. Then he has Sanders. And then maybe a possibility with Triple G or Caleb Plant. Why even focus on that, We'll just stay dedicated and keep working hard. And if somebody gets injured, we could go in there, But right now, we got to prove ourselves. We know that we got to prove ourselves in order to get Canelo. Everybody wants to fight Canelo. Canelo's the face of boxing. He's a great fighter. He's, the best pound for pound. Everybody wants to fight with him. But like I said, we're patient. We're not desperate. We're just staying focused, working hard, and those opportunities will come pretty soon.
And how you feel, because you're obviously under the WBC, with that title eliminator, your son is going to fight Anthony Durrell, someone he already beat. So it's like going backwards, because even if David Benavidez becomes Canelo Alvarez mandatory, Canelo could easily activate or petition for franchise and avoid his mandatory.
Exactly.
So doing all that for waste. What's your thoughts on that?
Well, he could do all that, but it's not going to look good for the people once he vacates or asks for the franchise. I think if the people ask for that fight, he's going to have to fight David. Sooner or later, he's going to have to fight. Like you said, with Anthony Durrell, I don't like that fight. We already beat him. We have nothing to prove. But at the end of the day, if he's there, we're going to have to fight him and look even more impressive. David's not the same when he fought him, and we know what he's going to do. So I think this will be a stoppage even faster than last time. But right now we're concentrating on Ronald Ellis on March 13th. David can't just win a fight like Caleb Plant did. He has to look impressive in order to look for those big fights with Canelo or Charlo or maybe Daniel Jacobs or any of those guys that are up there, We just got to keep working, look impressive, and just keep grinding.
I do have a super chat for you. I want to get out of the way. Salute AKHi and Jose. What do you think of the talks of Ward possibly coming back to 168 or 175? Would David take that fight?
If he's hearing this and the Ward, he's another one of my favorite fighters. He's very intelligent, a really good fighter, man. It would be a pleasure to be in the ring with him. It's a tough fight also, but I think, that with all my respect, Ryan, it's like 37. Maybe I'm mistaken. Don't take me for that, but he already did everything that he had to do in boxing, in my opinion. With all the respect, like I said, David's a young lion, And I think that would be a very interesting fight. You know, somebody that has a lot of experience with somebody young, that would put us in a good position also. So see, those are the type of fights that we're looking for. Those big challenges with those people that have all that experience and they've done a lot in boxing.
That would be a lovely fight. And Andre Ward is definitely a legend. Obviously, you mentioned Canelo Alvarez. You said he pound for pound #1. Well, how do you feel about pound for pound #1 fighting a fighter coming off a loss and 2-year layoff? This week, he's fighting AKHi to defend David Benavidez WBC title. What's your thoughts on that?
You know, I want to know too what happened, Charlo. What happened? You know, we're still waiting here. We're willing to make that fight. That fight could be made easy. I heard he's his own promoter. We don't have no problem, you know. I mean, his own manager or whatever, I think. I don't know, but something like that. We can make this fight happen easy right away. Imagine this fight could be a big fight and the winner would definitely get a chance to fight Canelo.
I'm 70. Yep. A week and a half prior. That's what's up.
September, you put a date on it, and you called out Charlo. He went on live stating that Benavidez is young and dumb like Lubin. He going to walk you into something. What's your thoughts?
And then he said, what he said, that I need a COVID vaccine in order for me to fight him. He's not fighting nobody under 25 years old. You know, all these fucking bullshit, you know, everything that they be saying, man. At the end of the day, I just want to fight. I don't want to fight. If you guys don't want to fight, then don't put all these fucking restrictions, saying all this and that. You know what I mean? Now, like, really, bro, like, now I have to take a COVID vaccine. Like, it's not enough that all my tests are coming out negative and everything is good on my part. Now I have to take a COVID vaccine, this and that. But, you know, it is what it is, man. I just want to fight the best fighters right now, and I feel like that's an amazing fight. Stylistically, that would be an amazing fight, you know, between me and him. And I feel like that's the type of fight that the people want to see. But that's what these dudes do, man. They just be talking shit. They be yelling and shit. Like, bro, like, you're not going to press me. You're not going to scare me at any fucking point. At the end of the day, I'm a fighter. I do not give fucking – I'm not scared of people yelling, saying all this fucking bullshit. At the end of the day, if you want to scare me, if you don't want to act like you want to scare me, then accept the fight. And then if I'm going to run into something, make me run into something. If it's that easy, come do it.
Hold it. You're not that pretty. I'm a bad man. Wait. I shook up the world. I shook up the world.
I bear witness, there's only one God, Allah, and Muhammad is his final messenger. That's what I said, Larry, on the Bungle fight. Thanking you.
They call me the problem, but you could call me the can man, because anybody can get it. Africans, Americans, Dominicans, Mexicans, anybody can get it.